like in like a little shelter box, and it looked like Chucky been chasing us, and like honestly, like to a certain extent, maybe he has, and then like dealing with like I don't want to say stuff because I'm always getting in trouble for like saying things properly. So, but I like low key lost my, not all the way, but like and I pushed it out too because I don't know like all this way more to say little stupid shit that's probably overeducated to say for somebody that grew up in the ghetto to say anyway. So I don't even care. And but yeah, we living in a little shelter box, and Chucky been chasing us. But it's not Chucky. It's just we gotta like stay low profile. Like it's been like tornadoes, and it's been like people have been saying like somehow, some type of way, like it's gonna be like yeah, like something to do with the ocean and the way that like hurricanes were like over there in Texas, but somehow they're gonna be way over here or some type of shit. So like folks like need to be like like prepared and stuff like that. So most of the things saying it. So like he shoved us in this little like, oh, and also like he's like, and don't forget like the bunkers and shit like that. We ain't going down under the ground. So like we just have to find like a way to like, you know how you do the tornado duck and roll, like, so like that's how we live in. And then we gotta sneak around just to go get food at the grocery store and stuff like that. So, and it's really fun because like being like cuddled up in like such a small space, because they do say like to keep it small but keep it enough where you can move around just a little bit, but you don't need too much space because it's just, for whatever reason it's stupid. So I'm really happy about that. And then like so, but it's really fun because it's like bonding and like I can't, but it's like bonding, and when we have our little moments, it feels good to like just get close and cuddly and like sharing our emotions. And I like putting my stinky feet up in the air because they need to be washed. I wash my feet. I am the shorty, so the shorty has to stay clean, and I do the best I can. So, I mean, don't take that stuff seriously. I was just joking. But what I really wanted to do is just kind of like, I'm not really good at talking stuff about people. It's like I have to take notes on how to make a comeback for something that doesn't just about me. But I did just find this thing, right? So I didn't even say nothing. I'm just let it be. So what happened was, there's this thing that thinks that, and I called it a thing because it is literally a thing, and it is like not even that relevant to my life. But since I don't really do too much in my life but lay around on my back and shake my ass for tips, and then when I'm done with it, then I just literally just talk to random ass dudes anyway. So since anybody giving a fuck about me right now other than this it AS motherfucking person, I choose to sit here and talk shit about this irrelevant AS motherfucking person because it keeps adding me as a, I think I'm the most important thing in its life right now because it doesn't have really any friends other than me. I'm the only one that's really ever been real to it. I'm literally sitting here and I don't have anything else to do other than lay down and get fucked any motherfucking way. So at the end of the day, bitch, it could just come over here and just be like, what are you doing, sis? And that's just what it is. And we're not fucking. But we very well could if I was in the mood because it lives the same kind of lifestyle. So I, out of the kindness of my heart, invited it to come over and sit with me whenever it feels like it needs a friend who is me. I have literally met everybody of importance in this thing's life, and it is very not much of importance to them. Anyway, despite all the other stuff that I'm talking about, at the end of the day, somebody truly and highly wants my attention is probably it. Because it's diabolical how the way that these bottles just keep popping all over the place. I will literally go all day, okay, all day. My big fat butt wakes up and, excuse me, I just had to put it out there because I'm very much feeling conceited and arrogant right now. But I don't think fat is the right word to use, even though it probably does have a stature of high class and arrogantness to it. Not just the PHAT, but the FAT. Let me tell you something, I ain't even that big. I look good with my size. I just need to slow down with the McDonald's, and I'm very much doing that given the fact that the food is making me sick, okay? So, I'm going to slow down with that. But, I don't want to say fat, I want to say my big baby butt, okay? My big baby butt. So, I will sit here all day, not even sitting, bitch, I work. I do my job. I work 2, 3, 9 to 5 jobs. Plus. And then, all of this time, there's no noises other than the fact that somebody didn't wear my jewels. Like they want to break into my house, but that's another story for another fucking day. And then it's like when I'm thinking, we're not gonna get up into that, okay? But then when I'm thinking about this, then all of a sudden bottles want to start popping. Crack, crack, crack. You know, the plastic bottles, water bottles, and then you know you squeeze them and stuff like that when you're doing all that little cheap ass bottles and shit. You know, all day, and they make a fucking noise, but then it's like, no, you want to be popping bottles all over the place. And it's like, you know what you think? Because if you want my attention, that motherfucking bad, then you need to come and knock on this motherfucking door. You know what happens? Cricket. And that's the sound of a bottle. I'm not a bottle, so I don't know how to make the noises, but that's what happens, and it's just so weird. So, let the record show. Me and it